say good morning, Belize, and good morning, and how are you this morning?
Good morning, Belize. Welcome to the morning show. It's a Friday. It is the 17th day of July. I am Ernesto, and with me is my very good friend and today's guest co-host, Armin. Good morning, Armin.
Good morning, Ernesto. Good morning, Billy. It's been a minute since I've been behind this desk.
Well, you usually do the Rutamai anyway, so
and 12 days and
12 days and so on.
Yeah.
So you know, and when you do these marathon ones.
Yeah. Thank God today I had like 2.5 hours this morning. Hoping that everybody Friday morning is starting us this. I see the sun is starting to come out today, so
Yeah.
not like New York and so other parts of the
Yeah, man.
diaspora where the smoke out for Canada.
Yes, because of the
Some fires, a lot of fires
Because
in
the fires
Canada and
out there.
affecting some parts of the U.S.
You were in New York recently,
Not
right?
even a week back yet.
Yes,
So
you were
Sunday
there.
will be Saturday. Tomorrow will be a week since I got
How
back.
many you get to meet a lot of Belizeans
Belizeans?
over there?
Yeah, for sure. Especially since it was the 4th of the July weekend. And been to a lot of
They
Belizeans.
come out and celebrate
Yeah,
up, don't you?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So Belizeans are definitely in New York. Hey, your name for all over the place. I go, Armin, yeah. So it's good to see some people I haven't seen in a long time. So,
Right.
well, what kind of show you want to kick off? Somebody want who we play?
Okay, 62 playing at Bolito.
Yeah.
6-2 played, and today we'll be listening to a little bit of music to open up the show this morning.
Okay.
We have the musicians preparing. We have Loretta Pelayo joining us this morning, and he has a guest saxophonist. They've been doing things across city. They're at the Bliss and other venues. You can enjoy some real cool jazz.
Okay.
And then we'll be talking to someone who has a program, which is an archery
Yeah.
summer camp.
I've seen.
You know?
I've seen them on Belize Watch. I do believe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and so they definitely can shoot. I think the pastor trains his 2 daughters to shoot. So, yeah, we're going to go see. They're having a camp, no?
I don't know if you're old enough, but we used to play Cowboy Indian. Long time.
I know old enough.
You're not old enough. We used to play Cowboy Indian.
Yeah.
And of course, some of us were big
Who
cowboy.
always been cowboy, no?
Yeah, but nobody
Everybody
wanted
want to be
Indian.
cowboy.
You know, that's when we were brainwashed in the old days, you know?
Yeah.
You go to a cowboy movie and you root for the white boy.
Yeah, cowboy never did.
They fight and they have not to off.
Yeah. So archery coming up. And as well, you do know that we had we have courts. Right?
Yeah.
Corpse Optical.
We'll have our friends Maria and Jessica will join us and tell us, well, believe it or not, you will relate to this though.
Yeah.
You're old enough for this. You have children going to school and they need supplies, and at this time of the year start thinking about, spending money on supplies. And some kids do need help at school with their vision and so on.
Definitely.
So Maria and Jessica will tell us what they have to offer and how you can help your kids if they do that. And especially we hear now with all this watching tablet and your screen
and phone
and
TV.
It's affecting the kids' eyes,
Definitely.
So let's find out what they have to say about that. And the boys from the Belize the men's national
team.
volleyball team.
They got back yesterday evening.
Yes.
And
and they headed to, well, I guess they're in Belize City by now.
they definitely. They came from Costa Rica. I do believe by road.
Yep, they have to fly in through the back, and then I think from Mexico, then
Okay.
they drive.
Okay.
And drive here.
Excellent.
That's
excellent.
how it works.
They did well. They're the Central American champions. And so we're going to get a chance to speak to some of the members of the Belize men's national volleyball team. That will be a good segment. You don't want to miss that.
And Battle of the Paddles. It's a paddling event designed to promote sport tourism, environmental conservation, and community engagement in southern Belize.
Yeah.
That should be held in the Placencia Lagoon, no? Right, and that's coming up.
Placencia.
Let's find out what that is going to be all about.
Definitely.
So, what else? What else is new in you? You haven't been on the morning show for a long time. It's
been a while.
But of course, you have your
And I'm
you have your
over
support.
over the other side.
You're in the radio studio.
Yeah. So what's been happening?
A lot of things.
Yeah.
But as you know, the news was pretty tame today, considering what usually it's we're talking about the ministers,
Yeah.
we don't know if they're doing any hanky-panky, you know what I mean? So that is
They're
being
under investigation.
under investigation, yes.
So-
That is in the news today. What's in the news today? We have some, did you know Dr. Durian Barrow?
I did not know him personally.
But you know of him.
But
Yeah, I
know
knew
of
him.
So we want to say, of course,
Yeah.
condolences to his family, and of course the Galen family as well. Condolences to you on the loss of Dr. Dorian Barrow.
Yeah. He's one of those persons that was around. You have some people that are around and known in the country for a long time.
Yeah.
And suddenly they're gone.
Yeah.
And you do miss them because they're familiar faces. You hear their name a lot. And as that continues to grow, like you said,
Yeah.
you don't know the person himself, but you know of the person.
Definitely,
Because they're always there in the limelight.
And look how Galen University lost two excellent professors
Yeah,
now.
just like that, yes.
In a couple of months, because of course they lost Dr. Katous
Yes.
a few months ago, and now
Well, her I knew her very well.
Yeah.
And great lady, smart lady. So, but they say the time when they call you, you gotta go.
yeah, I'll have to go
You
through
don't
it.
hear anybody call you yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Almost, but not yet. I could laugh about it though, John. Yeah. So, what is happening locally? A lot of summer programs happening.
A lot, yeah. Kids
School
are
is
being
out.
kept busy,
Yeah.
and it's
I
going
hear about
fast.
VBS. You know what the VBS?
VBS? No,
You
what's
know what VBS?
No, I don't.
Vacation Bible School, man.
Oh, I'm sure they have that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Normally,
I'm sure.
a lot would stop by on morning show and say, we're having VBS, but we haven't seen a lot of people stopping by.
I don't know how the kids would want to go to VBS.
That is always good to send your children to VBS, So,
Yeah.
if you know about what in the area,
Well,
send the picnic in.
you
Get me have
smart-
the tablet or TV and what have you.
That's right. And you talk about VBS. I remember I still have Sunday school.
That's a
You
good
know,
question.
true. Now, good. I remember
That's a
you
good
said, go
question.
to school past Sunday. I forgot
Every
a
Sunday you used to
school.
have to go to church, huh? Back in
Yeah,
the day.
you're the only thing,
The
yes.
picnic still is sleep 8 o'clock
Yeah, definitely.
on Sunday. I want to take the time out as well, Ernesto, to say condolences. I'm just getting the chance to say condolences to the family of Ken Doyle Simpson.
Ken Doyle
He was a
Simpson.
young producer. I knew Ken Doyle, man, from a young boy, probably 3 or 4 or 5 years old, and he passed away, I think, sometime this week. So condolences to his family. He's a great musician. I think he worked with most of the musicians in Belize.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he was an excellent drummer and an excellent music producer. So, well, we are missing a good
Well,
one.
Mr. Well, speaking of those who are gone, we've had a couple of musicians, that have also passed.
Internationally
And locally.
and locally.
Yeah, I think recently we had someone from our in the music industry
Okay.
who had said goodbye, had been called. Like we said earlier, the Loreto Pelayo trio are having their shows the next few nights, and they have a guest saxophonist from Japan
Okay.
who will be joining us. The Japanese are well known. they have good musicians. You know, Japanese also make good whiskey.
Really?
Yes.
You've
they have
tasted
a
Japanese
yes,
whiskey?
Yes, yes.
I,
Makes a very good whiskey.
I can't say anything about that one.
The world is
Do
changing.
we have it in Belize?
Yes.
Japanese whiskey?
Yes.
Okay.
We,
And how whiskey good for you?
Yes, only drink every day. It's good for you. I mean, nothing everything in moderation is good for you.
No. My doctor told me a glass of
Yes,
whiskey is
yes.
good for you.
Because I think it stimulates things in the system and so on.
Yeah.
I mean, just one, you know.
One.
Maybe two,
Yeah.
but not beyond that. Let's take a break, folks, and we'll come back.
You sound like the doctor. Like I say one for you. We're gonna be back with the morning show.
Commercial cleaning
Once again, good morning. If you've just got out of bed, well, thank you for joining us, choosing us this morning. It's 14 minutes away from 7 o'clock, and we promised you we'll be starting the morning with some good jazz music.
That's right.
Right?
You can't start your morning better than that.
No, I don't think so.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and I know very few people who don't like jazz. I know a couple of them. The first thing they tell you, I don't understand it, but...
Who don't like jazz?
Well,
this
we are
morning
here,
I get
we're
that
here.
chance
That's
to like
right.
it.
We'll change it this
Yeah,
morning. Yes,
definitely.
we will convert you.
Yeah.
Joining us in the studio is none other than Loreto Pelayo and his trio. Good morning, Loreto. Good morning to you. And thank you for coming out so early in the morning. I know you started some shows last night at the Bliss and so on. But say good morning to your fans and introduce your trio and your guest.
Yeah, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. I think it's our first time playing on the morning show. We were here on 12 Days of Christmas before, but it's just so nice to be able to bring our music here. So here with us today is, of course, the trio that everybody in Belize might know. On the bass, the Doctor, Christopher DeGille, and on drums, Josh Herrera. And visiting us all the way from Japan, but he's studying in Philadelphia. This is Ray Kaneko, a very fantastic alto saxophone player.
Alrighty. Let's not waste time. Let's get down to some
Jazz.
Let's jazz it up.
We're going to play a Bud Powell tune. This one is called Audrey.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
We don't want to do a lot of talking. We want some music.
Definitely.
But who is Ray Kaneko?
Maybe Ray can tell you himself. Ray, who are you?
So I grew up in
He has a
Japan.
mic? All right.
I grew up in Japan, and I'm currently studying jazz music in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Why Philadelphia? Why not New Orleans?
Yeah. So like actually, when I was high school students, I
Okay.
had a chance to go join a jazz camp in Seattle, and I met my professor. who is Daryl Stafford. He's a great trumpet player, and like he was like, hey, like if you want to study in the U.S., like you should come to Philly because
Yeah, Philly.
Philadelphia is like close to the New York and then Washington, like super good location, and then they have like nice American culture, and then so many jazz musicians grew up there. So like I was very interested in going there.
It's a tenor sax,
This is like actually alto saxophone.
alto sax.
Yep.
So you've been playing how long, you said?
I have been playing, I think 14 years.
I could see it.
14 years? How
14.
old are you? You look 15.
I'm 25, so
25. Okay.
Excellent.
Alrighty, let's hear some more. Loretto?
Yeah, maybe let's cool one.
yeah. Okay.
Well, we wish we had all day to do this. You can follow Laredo, Ray, and the trio tonight at Spooner's Cafe. What time does that start?
We'll be playing at Spooner's Cafe from 7 p.m. until around 10 or so.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we'll actually be in Cayo at two locations, Camalote in the morning, afternoon at 1 p.m. And then on the night we'll be in San Ignacio's at Reina's Art Gallery. But Reina's is full, it's max capacity.
Okay.
But there's still space for Spooner's, so you can walk in and you should be able to get a spot. And Camalote still has a few spaces. But so if anybody is in Belmopan listening, I don't need to tell them this. They know Camalote is right outside Belmopan. But if they didn't know, this could be their first time visiting.
How was last night?
Last night was great. It was, such a pleasure playing with Ray, playing with the trio, and our sponsors, Niche and Ika, and the Belize Tourism Board. Made our lives easier, with helping with the venue and all of that.
This was Ray's first time in Belize, right?
Yes, this is
Okay.
my
How
first
has it been so far?
I have been great time so far.
Good.
Yeah, I enjoy
Excellent.
city.
Is he learning any of our local
Pieces.
pieces?
We played Shalai Baby last night, of course.
You can't play that now?
You want to play now?
You could play now. That would be cool to close out the show. It would be awesome.
Any final words before you guys?
Well, remind us again.
Yeah.
Where? And
So
tonight
again,
is at Spooner's Cafe.
Yes, tonight at Spooner's, it's only $25 entry. We usually play at Spooner's a lot, and
Yes.
it's only, we usually do it for 20, but this time it's 25. But a $5, increase for international talent like Ray.
Exactly.
That's a
Exactly.
steal. That's
Yeah.
a steal.
Yes.
And a lot of people, we had our show last night, as you know, but a lot of people don't come out on Thursday. So hopefully having a show here in Belize City on Friday gives people the opportunity to come out for the weekend.
And when does Ray leave?
He leaves Sunday.
He leaves on Sunday.
And so we still have a few more days of great music
Right.
and good times.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty. The Lourdes Pelayo Trio with guest saxophonist Ray Kaneko, and he just showed if you want to hear more music, more of their music. Well, not a lot of spaces left, but still go. You go hear it from outside. Yeah.
Jazz and coffee on a Friday morning.
Well, Karen said no women need really 2 fingers of whiskey.
Yeah.
Some Japanese whiskey, right?
Yeah.
I like Japanese whiskey.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Take it
Música,
away,
maestro.
guys.
The Belizean one we did last night. Just that.
GrowWatt, a global leader in distributed energy
Good morning, Belize. Good morning. Welcome. If you've just joined us, well, I have bad news. You missed the good jazz music we started out this morning. The good news is we still have more here on the show with myself and Armin. Right, Armin?
That's right. It's been a wonderful morning so far, but we move from jazz into, and I say shooting, I say archery.
Archery, yes. We're going into archery, yes.
Shooting, I might get frightened to tell you about. But we have archery, Ernesto.
Okay, from the... It's called the
Rescue
Archery
Belize.
Summer Camp at the Rescued Belize Center Shot, which
Yes.
is at the San Ignacio Baptist Church.
Yes, sir.
And who we have with us this morning? Armin?
Well, we have Kenrick Logan Sr. And
That's me.
Raise your hand as I call your name like you did at school. All right? He's a pastor and founder of the Rescue Belize Center Shot. We have Romel Obando. He's an instructor. There you are, Romel. We have Kenrick Logan Jr., Dale Pickney.
Any relation?
All right, instructor, my son.
Well,
All
good
right.
thing you look like him, my boy.
I know. That's better look.
Yeah, that's right.
We have Archer Joy Obando. And then we have as well Archer Jacqueline Obando. Welcome to the morning show, everyone.
Well, thank you.
I guess we should
Thank you.
start with the senior. Tell
That's
us about
right. What's this all about?
yeah.
So, I've been a pastor. This is my second time around as a pastor, but I'm passionate about outdoor activities. And Kenrick was a few years old when I got into archery. Well, I always wanted to do it, so didn't have any clue, but I never gave up on my dream. Last year we did our first camp. We only had 20 plus kids. This year we're having over 55 children
Okay.
at camp, starting at age 8 all the way to 18. And so we will be having a live competition on the last day of camp in 3 different
Okay.
categories. So they will be shooting for first, second, third place and a trophy.
I would think in the whole country you're the only group that has taken on archery as a sport. Why archery?
I used to play ball in school with in Moncurva. Walter Garbutt was principal. I got kicked on my nose. And so I was never good at basketball like Armin. You know, he's a great basketball guy right there. But I never had those kind of a move. I got into running, but archery is the second safest sports in all of the world. The only other sports beside archery is table tennis or ping pong that is
Okay.
safer than archery. Archery is built around rules and regulation that keeps the sports very safe. We have around the world, in this particular program we are running here, we have over 2 million kids shooting archery for several different years.
You know, you say other sports teach you discipline and physical fitness. And what does archery teach the kids?
Archery is a very disciplined sport. It's a very mentally disciplined sport. You have to have clear focus. You have your good days and your bad days. You have days when you will be right on, and you have days when your arrow will be out over the target.
Yeah.
You have to. It's a mental challenge. You have to bring yourself back into where you need to be. Focus. It has a lot of physical to it. If you want to be a successful archer, you have to make sure you do your regular everyday exercise.
Yeah.
You're doing a lot of
Because you
muscle
have to
movement.
pull the bow.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are 20-pound bows. We can turn them down to be about 10 pounds, but still, if you're shooting anything above that, you got a lot of shoulder movement, and so your whole body needs to be in good shape.
Because at some point it is also it's a defensive. It can be a weapon.
Then if you go before the judge as a weapon with archery, it should be with intention, because it's different than a firearm, right? It takes you longer to. This particular bow is easier to shoot than the bow that I normally shoot,
Yeah.
because the bow I normally shoot, I have to put on a trigger pull, and I have to put on some other gears.
So
right?
it's
This I
gotta
can
be
just stick an arrow to it
It's got to be premeditated.
and
if
go
you shoot someone
premeditated.
with that.
Right?
Yeah,
But
I
you
mean,
can.
they use it for hunting. I
Yeah,
went
they
into one of
do.
these huge sports stores last time I was in the U.S., and I went into the
They
archery
do.
section. They had a bow there for over $3,000
Yes.
US dollars.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
You
you
know?
have so these are made by a company in the U.S. Called Genesis. Genesis been in the bow industry for a long time. And what was going on in the U.S., they found out that they were losing a lot of interest with people in archery. as a hunt sports. And so Genesis, along with some people, they got together and go, how do we bring this back into the U.S.? And so they started what they call the National Archery in the School program of the United States. We would have never been able to get any assistance from them and to use their gear, except that Center Shot is a ministry from the U.S. that partner with National Archery in the School program.
Okay.
And enable churches in the U.S. to participate.
So it became a church.
So you still have the Archery in the School program, and then you have what we call Center Shot program. Archery in the School stays in the school. Center Shot is in the churches, and because of that, Center Shot. Well, you have to remember separation of state and church in the U.S.
In
So
the US.
Center Shot was able to take this level of archery to Africa, Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and then I think Belize came on before Guatemala. So if you look up Center Shot website and country where this particular program is running, you'd see Belize on their map. We were able to, because I subscribe, I have to pay a membership fee to them, but they do all of the biblical framework that I wanted to use in a program. So all of my discipleship material and teaching material for the purpose of discipleship and spirituality was created by Center Shot.
I thought you would have used the scriptures and
That's what we do,
I used the
scriptures.
slingshot instead of
Yeah.
David and Goliath.
Yeah,
right?
we use every aspect of the bow. In fact, you see the colorful bow up there?
Yeah.
It is called the life bow. And we share the gospel presentation with that.
Okay.
Let's hear from
So-
Kenrick Jr. and Mr. Obando.
Yeah, how you teach this thing?
Yeah, I would suspect you been doing this from a very young age.
Yes, sir. My dad mentioned that archery was something that he got into when I was around, maybe 5 or 6 years old. That's when he got his bow. It was a very nice bow. And then I, like my father, I took after his trait of not being very good at any of the ball sports. And I never enjoyed them.
Okay.
So when it came to archery, that was the sport that I fell in love with and decided this is for me.
So how often do you get to
Well,
shoot?
well, that's a good question, sir. When I was an archer, I'm now an instructor, but when I was an archer, it was almost every Sunday alongside Jackie. She was one of the first, and then Joey came along after, but that was about a year. Well, yeah, about a year, and then...
Do we have grade 1, you categorize in archery, no?
No, not necessarily, because these bows are universal. So typically we have ages 8 to 18 on the shooting line. But typically every Sunday afternoon, up until I became an instructor, I was consistently shooting alongside them.
What do you have to do to become an instructor?
Well, I
Take
had
a
to...
course?
Hit the target.
Well,
Bullseye.
I had to first decided that this is what I wanted to do. I want to, as a young man, I want to see the children of today become the adults of tomorrow and better my country.
Yeah.
So when becoming an instructor, I had to undergo the same training that my father first did. And in fact, he, alongside another instructor of ours, did the training for me and Mr. Ramel here. And since then, that was last September, so I've been an instructor since then. I have my own personal bow and target and everything, so when I'm at home, that's when I get my time to shoot. So that Sunday I come, I prepare myself so that I can dedicate that towards the archers on the line, so that I make sure that they are in top of shape, both mentally and physically wise when shooting, because they are now my responsibility.
Yeah.
Excellent. And Mr. Romel?
Good morning again. I was a member of the church. I saw the archery program, and so I spoke to Pastor Kenny, and I told him I would like to be an instructor.
Okay.
So he said, yes, you could, but you need to go through training and take a course. And I said, well, I can try it. But then I saw my daughter had interest in shooting. So I said, okay, I think this is my chance so I can motivate my daughter more. And we start the training. After we pass the exams, we get certified as instructors. So every Sunday afternoon we go training kids. So we got kids from 8 years up to 18 and 19, I think is the oldest one.
Okay.
20. We have adults and
Oh,
Oh yes,
adults
and
as
we have
well.
Shoot in
some
the same
adults
boat.
also too that go and shoot.
Yeah.
It's open to anybody who wants to come. So.
Right.
Yeah, and then eventually I start to talk to my grandchildren. So I got 4 of them already in the archery
You get the
group.
whole family involved in archery.
Yeah.
I want
you
to
have-
see all of them in there because it's a nice sport. It's
Yeah.
not physical contact, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's very rare that you're going to get damaged with something,
Injury.
unless
Well, we
you
used
do
to play
a
cowboy and Indians in my days, you know.
yeah, unless you do a dry fire
remember
shot.
Yeah.
A dry
like black
fire
and white.
shot and you damage the equipment and you
Yeah.
damage yourself, right?
Okay. Okay.
So we teach
But
them
they-
all of that to avoid those.
It can be used. Yeah, I'm thinking about this. As I don't like guns, you know. But so maybe I should practice this and have one in my home. It
Yeah.
would be a good defense. Somebody broke in my yard, you know.
Ernesto,
Shoot
I
him
am.
in the posterior.
Yeah,
I am a very outdoor person. I love the outdoors. Shooting is one of my favorite sports. It works good for a mental. If you're going through and so when I go to a range, like if I travel to the U.S., one of the things I look forward to is to go to a gun range with my friends. And if you teach properly, if you instruct properly, you don't have an issue like we're having in our country, where you see the amount of gun violence and stuff like that. I want to protect my space, right? So having a bow, learning to shoot, learning the proper use of it is something that I would encourage, because yes, it's somebody's knocking at your door, and you don't have any other means to defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself at any
That's right.
cost. And,
Yeah.
and I won't, as a pastor, I won't apologize for that. I won't do it. You have the
right.
right to defend yourself,
defend yourself.
and your family.
Yeah.
In fact, as a man, that's one of my first responsibility to my family, is to not only be the provider, but I'm the protector.
Protector.
So I have to do what I have to do to keep my family safe.
What's
so.
the range of one of these bows?
So on our shooting range, in this particular introduction to archery, we're doing 15 yards. I joke at it, but a guy in the U.S. entered a competition the other day, and he walked away. This is the simplest bow, right? But he walked away with the grand prize. And then there was a 100 yards competition, and this was the bow they were using for the 100 yards.
100
competition.
yards?
Yes. Mhm, Yep.
And that would be the target, right? That's
Yeah,
basically
so
the target.
this is what we call bullseye target. We are just getting started, so maybe next year I will have what we call some 3D targets, so you'll see some animals, like a deer and stuff like that. And so the one they were shooting was a rhino or something like that, a 3D target 100 yards away was the
Okay.
competition.
Well, let's meet the archers themselves.
Joy and Jacqueline.
Yeah, Joy and Jacqueline.
Are they going to demonstrate how to?
Yeah, we have 11 steps to archery success.
Okay.
And we have some rules, is why you see whistles. Archers are very...
Well, let's go through that then with Joy and
Yeah.
Jackie.
Let them demonstrate for us.
So we'll let you do all the demonstration. I'll kind of blow from here very quietly.
Yeah.
They can do it.
So what we have up there, both of these young ladies are they're right hand dominant.
Okay.
But both of them are left eye dominant. And we shoot not by hand, but by eye.
That's true. I didn't
But we
realize that.
also encourage people to shoot however they want to. So Jacqueline went back to shoot right hand, right eye. But Joy stick with her left eye dominant.
Do you need to close your eye?
No,
One
that is
eye?
why we
No?
teach eye dominance. We teach
Okay.
eye dominance so you can keep both eyes open.
So,
All right,
so,
and
they're,
so
they're setting up?
They're setting up. So they should have waited for 2 whistle,
Okay.
like to get bow. 2 whistle means to get bow. And then bows and toes. Hey, Joy, oh yeah, you're left-handed, so we should have put you up here. Anyway, that's all right. It's yeah. So bows and toes, and then they will wait for a 1 whistle. and that's mean shoot. So
Okay.
as you go through the process, would you talk about the 11 steps, everything you're doing?
First, you have to do your stance. Then you will knock below the fletching.
Okay.
You put the odd color towards you.
All right.
You'll knock. When you hear that noise, that means it's knocked. You will use your these 3 fingers to put on the bow. You're gonna put your bow hand,
Bow hand set,
bow
draw
hand
hand
set,
set.
jaw hand set. You will anchor. You will aim. Shot set up. And you're gonna release.
Bloop.
And follow through and reflect.
Are those?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, of course.
But
Yeah,
it's just a demonstration.
Just demonstrating it. What's the point of those arrows?
So they're meant to penetrate this target, but they can actually cause damage.
Of course.
So what we do is that indoors or outdoor, we have what we call an arrow curtain that catches the arrow. Every now and then they'll miss the curtain, but we have an arrow curtain that catches
Yeah.
the arrow. And so that helps me to keep my arrow, because arrows are expensive. But it also keeps the arrow from, if we're outdoor, flying away if they miss.
Yeah.
We just quickly.
Earlier, Armin asked about if you had levels. What he meant, I think, is
yeah, you do.
competition.
You do have
know.
levels of competition, Armin.
Yeah.
So this is your introduction, and these are 10 and 15 yards.
Yeah.
And then you have your, just like any other sports, you have your elite,
Yeah.
right? And so you have people that are very professional that shoots in the Olympic. They do nothing else but shoot bow. And big bow company like Matthew and other PSC, they sponsor these people because their equipment is out there displaying. And so they sponsor those. And then you have the people that are in between, and they'll shoot their local competition.
So Kenneth
right.
will do a demonstration for us too.
Yeah, he'll explain some more, I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so he's going to do the parts of the bow.
Okay.
Okay.
So part of the lesson is the archer needs to know the part of the bow.
Yes.
Just name the bow, don't talk about the colors. Just name the
Alright, so this bow it looks simple, but in reality everything on this bow needs to be at proper condition. Before shooting, I always inspect the bows to ensure that all parts are in their place. But starting off at the very top, we have the idler wheel, or just the wheel. This just helps the string be pulled along. As you go down here, this black part is the upper limb. Going down, that is connected to the upper limb pocket, which is then bolted in by the upper limb bolt. This connects to the rise of the bow. Down here you have this open spot here where you saw the arrows were placed. This is called your sight window. And here on the sight window you have your arrow rest. Following down that I have here, this is the grip of the bow. Now you'll notice that on different bows, this is a right eye dominant bow, right? So this side here makes an improper L. On the left eye dominant bows, this sight window would be switched around. And you do that so that the arrow can be directly in line with your dominant eye. Right? Going down, we have the lower limb bolt, the lower limb pocket, and I'm glad that I have the life bow because now you can see what I'm talking about here. This white is the lower limb pocket. This blue here is the lower limb. And now we get to the fun part of the bow. In the green here, this is called the cam. This here generates all the power that you need in order to fire the arrow. Without this, you don't have any power.
Can it be adjusted, or is
this, okay, so the way that this is adjusted is not by the cam itself or the wheel, it is by the upper and lower limbs.
Okay.
These bolts can actually turn, and that what it does is that it decreases how far the limbs are connected here, which decreases the poundage of the bow. So we can go from 20 pounds to 18 to 16. Lowest we would probably take it is around 10. And that's simply just because not a lot of people are really developed as much in their shoulders or in their
It
backs.
takes practice.
And then we have, like I said, ages 8 that we start out with, and they might not be able to pull the full 20 pounds. But if you look over here at the bow rack, before I continue the parts of the bow, there is one bow that is much smaller than the rest. Jackie, please grab that for me. That is called a mini. That is designed for the younger children. We have a few. Our youngest archer was around 7 years old, and that's the bow that she shot and still shoots to this day. So following back along with the parts of the bow, just to finish up here. So we have the cam. We have in this color here the blue and the yellow. This is the string of the bow. This is obviously where the arrow is connected, where your power is generated from. We have the cable and string guard. This little green thing here, it's a bit hard to see, but this little green thing here is called your knock locator, and that tells you exactly where to place your arrow on the string so that you're not shooting either really high, really low, to the left or to the right. This keeps it in place and balanced at all times.
Okay.
And that, in essence, is the part of the bow.
We are running out of time here, and this is
sure.
getting too interesting. So
The
what's
summer
the plan?
camp?
You're having a competition, the summer camp?
So
Where's
camp
that?
camp starts on Sunday afternoon. The campers arrive to Kamalote at the Baptist Training Center.
Okay.
And then Monday morning, why we do Sunday afternoon, we want the campers to come in, settle down, and all of that there. Monday, we get right into archery. We're also teaching first aid, CPR, some life skills at this camp because children need to understand those things. And then we will have some breakout sessions for the girls and the guys to have their men talk and women talk with some of our counselors out there. This camp is completely sponsored. None of the archers are actually paying anything to be at this camp. We had God provided what I needed for this camp, and so I'm able to pass that blessing along.
Is there still space for if someone?
So because I'm here on this show, it would totally be unfair, Armin, if I don't allow Love FM to at least have one or two people coming from the city, all right? And so how you all want to do that is on you, but I can at least have two people from Belize City between the age of 8 and 18. They need to bring their own sheet and their bedding. Everything else is provided for.
Okay.
And so how you want to do that, you
Yeah,
tell me.
Invitation
find a
is
way.
out there.
Yeah, we'll find a way. He's doing it as a giveaway, so we'll find a way.
We learned something this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Pastor Kenrick Logan, and of course Romel, Kenrick Jr. And Joy and Jacqueline. You know, they'll soon be very expert in archery.
What I'm hoping for is that, Cody Kader, Pan American Games.
They have archery?
Yes, those archeries are, those games actually have recurve competition. And last year, when I looked it up, Belize was not in these games.
Yeah. Well,
and
because they didn't know we had bows.
We need to change change the script. And so I'm hoping that one of these days, some of our students will be able to attend.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thank you guys for the opportunity.
We'll continue right after this break.
Good morning. Relatively dry conditions prevail over the region and will support mainly fair and warm weather today. The 24-hour forecast is for sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers or thunderstorms will be isolated. Winds over the open sea will be from the east at 10 to 20 knots, and seas will be moderate. Maximum temperatures today will be around 88 degrees Fahrenheit on the coast, 93 inland, but only 82 degrees in the mountain pine ridge. The outlook for Saturday and Saturday night is for continuing mainly fair and warm weather with only isolated showers or isolated thunderstorms developing. There was a low tide at 5:45 this morning, and the high comes up at 11:58 also this morning. Another low is at 6:56 this evening, and another high at 12:53 tonight. The sun rose at 5:27 this morning and will set at 6:30 this evening. The moon comes up at 8:41 this morning and goes down at 9:19 tonight. In the tropical weather outlook, tropical cyclone formation is not expected in our area of interest during the next 48 hours. In this sargassum update, there is a high chance that more sargassum mats will affect beaches across the country during the coming days. With that, We end this report from the Belize Weather Bureau.
Pelican is more than just a brood in Belize.
And we're back, folks. Before we continue with the show and greet our new guests, we have a short message from Ben Quip.
All right, yeah, we're talking BenQuip generators. When the power goes out, life is disrupted, that's true. Be prepared and keep your home powered up with a generator from BenQuip. Whenever electricity is interrupted, the generator detects a problem and automatically kicks in within seconds, Ernesto. When power returns, the generator shuts off and stays on standby mode, ready and waiting to protect your family and home the next time the power fails. At BenQuip, we carry brands such as Honda, Kohler, and JCB. Schedule your installation, maintenance, and assessment to keep your generator ready. Don't forget your B-Bucks whenever you make a purchase. The Bucks app can be downloaded from the App Store or Google Play. Download and register today and start earning B-Bucks and spend them at any Benny's location or Benny's entities such as B-Mart, IFF, that's Island Freight Forwarders, and or at BenQuip, and get a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in Benny's Homecation raffle to be drawn in December. You heard about that 10,000?
Yeah,
right?
10,000, yes, that's right.
The folks from Quartz Seattle. Stay in control of your power with a generator from BenQuip, Equipment Parts Service.
You know when the power go off just before
you
know when the team has scored the goal and the power go off? That could piss you off, don't you?
What?
So you really need a generator. But you know what will piss you off too? You can't find your glasses.
You can't see the World Cup.
You can't see the World Cup.
Because you're eyeing 100%. Who do we have?
Well, we have some ladies here who will advise you how to do that.
Okay.
From Quartz Optical,
Yeah.
Maria Serran, the optometrist, and Jessica Sowers from marketing officer. Good
Hi, good
ladies.
morning. Good morning.
No stranger to the studio.
No, thank you for having us again.
Thank you for having us. What happened at Quartz Optical? What's the latest?
So it's summer.
Well, it's summer,
Yeah.
and yes, I know everybody is getting ready to go back to school.
Yes,
so
it's
I
back
know
to
the
school season.
It's for you to look sharp and see sharp
Yes.
before going to school. So we're offering through a whole month a special offer for teachers and students.
Yeah.
So apart from the 20% that we have on the whole store, the frames, yet teachers and students gets an extra 5%. You just have to come and prove to us that yes, you are a teacher. But students, well, everybody, students, university students, high school students, and primary school students, all of them have
Aren't we
a
teachers
5%.
here?
I could do
We
a
are
little
teachers right now.
I could do a little AI and look like I'm a teacher.
But you have to come with something that proves it.
Teacher license. Bring a teacher's license
I
to
could bring
prove that
two
you're a teacher.
students.
Alrighty, from the school that you work, right?
Bring on 2 students.
Bring 1, 2 students. So basically, you're talking like 25%.
That's correct.
5% off your frame.
That's correct.
Great.
And it's a perfect time to get your eye tested right before going back to
Yes,
school.
and
so you're
right
prepared.
now, actually, I'm starting to have a lot of students coming
Okay.
because they're in summer. They're not going to school, so I
They have
can.
time.
They have
the
time.
time.
The
The parents have the
parents are
time.
bringing them, and yes, so we're inviting everybody. Yes, if you have a little chance, you need to check your children's eyes. This is the
Is it by
time.
appointments or you could just walk in?
You can do both. If you
Okay.
prefer to set an appointment, yes, you can do the appointment through our WhatsApp numbers. For Velicity, you have 6154146. For Belmopan, you have 6149761. And for Orange Walk, you have 6146476. So you can send us a little WhatsApp, a little message, and we'll respond to you as soon as possible.
Okay. So in terms of, that's a deal, but if you want other stuff, you could purchase on credit and...
Yes,
Yes,
also
you
have credit
can.
options.
Because right now, I mean, it's you can save that cash to
Put
buy
towards your other expenses for school.
like for school, like schools
Tuition, uniform.
all of that, and that's costly.
Yes.
That is costly. It's getting higher every day. So yeah, you can save that cash for that specific expense, and you can pay us later your classes. You can do it on credit, and we have very affordable credit plans that we adjust to your budget.
So we have 3-month to 24-month plans.
This is a big weekend for Quartz.
That is
Quartz
correct.
Optical is
Also
a part
a
of that promotion.
Yes, we are going to
weekend
have
as well.
our own.
Starting today.
Yes, we're going to
have a
have
sale
our
today as
own
well.
special offers for today and tomorrow. There's only 2 days, and we're having sunglasses as low as
$199. Costa sunglasses.
Costa.
But
Costa.
Luxia, $25.
$25
Fair sunshades?
for our sunglasses.
And it's perfect for summer.
In Costas,
and good ones, not the plastic thing
$199.
you-
Because remember, we had them
At
at
$2.99.
$2.99, and just for today and tomorrow, $199.
Okay.
Less than $200.
What's so special about Acosta?
Well, they are polarized lenses, and they have mirror coats. They have a
Right.
mirror treatment, and the blue ones are made specifically for being in the water, like sailing, fishing, right? The green ones are more specific for being outdoors, in the nature, driving. Yeah, they have a very specific technology.
And high quality frames.
And
I know
it's
they
it's
make really good
the
frames.
lens itself. It's what it does. It kind of in physics, it kind of rearrange the light in a way that you see clearly. You don't
Really?
see phantom reflections. The image it's clear. The colors are natural. You see. One enhances the contrast whenever you're driving. The other one helps you whenever you're out at sea. So
Okay.
yes, so they're very specific for very specific activities, and that's why most people here prefer it, especially if you live.
It's one of the favorites here.
Yes,
nowadays.
I noticed that's our
Those go
star
really quick.
in sunglasses.
Yeah.
We also have Ray-Bans, right?
We have other brands of
We have other
shades.
brands, but that is our star.
Yeah.
Everybody
the
prefers
Costa
that.
is a star.
Yes, people love
Okay.
those.
Love it, love it,
So
love it. love it.
$199 today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, do I need to bring any documentation when
For
I
the
come
credit
in
plan?
for
Yeah, you
Quartz
just
Optical?
shop on credit,
yeah.
yes.
If you want to apply for the credit plan, yes, you just need your ID, a recent utility bill, and a proof of income, right? It could be a job letter. If you have your own business, you can bring your bank statements. And the process of approval, it doesn't take longer than 1 or 2 days.
And if you're a Quartz customer already, it's even quicker because
yeah,
you
it
already
could
have
be
your
within the
documents on file.
hour,
Yeah.
right? Within the hour.
How long does the test last? It's a
Well,
long
it
process?
depends on the patient, and I'll be very specific on that.
Okay.
Because complicated cases might take longer than a simple case, right? So
Okay.
it really depends on the patient. But in average, right, if you don't have any issues more than the glasses, it wouldn't take longer than a half hour.
There's a charge for that?
Well,
Test?
if you purchase the glasses with us, we won't charge you for that service.
Okay.
It's complimentary.
Okay.
But if you just want to
Just
get
that,
the
right.
service of
Mhm.
getting the eye test,
Yeah.
yes, we charge $50.
Okay.
And you get the prescription printed, signed, and stamped.
That's not bad.
No.
Yeah, that's still a good deal.
And yes, if you have any other conditions, underlying conditions, and it's required from you to visit a next specialist, we will tell you, right?
Okay.
Right away.
Yeah.
That it's not just the classes. That's why we take pride on saying that we take care of the patient. It's a very personalized service that we give because each patient has different needs, different visual needs, and of course, if you have diabetes, hypertension, if by chance during the eye test it pops up that you have cataracts or you have glaucoma, yes, we will refer you. We won't leave you there in the limbo. In our ethics, we have to let you know, yes, there's something else going on and you need to visit a doctor.
So talk to me about insurance.
So yes, we handle most insurances, RFNG and
And
Sagicor.
Sagicor.
And all you need to do is bring in your card and they swipe it and they take care of everything. So they reach out to the insurance companies and they take care of it.
It's either or, right? Because with Sagicor, yes, we have the Miten system, which is the swiping. It works just like a
Credit
debit
card or
card.
debit card.
the first thing that you need to do is do your eye test, choose your frame, and then we swipe the card, and the system will tell us how much the company will cover for you. For RFNG, we work slightly different because with RFNG, we have to call the company directly. So once you have done the test and we know what you need and you have chosen your frame, then we call the company and they let us know how much is your coverage. And you only pay your portion.
Yeah, right away you have to pay your portion.
Yes, and if you don't have the cash in hand to pay it right away, you can finance it. So you can also bring the other documents, and practically you don't have to bring any money if you want
pay
to
the
do it that way.
portion, yeah.
The company offers.
So you can finance your portion.
Yes, you can. You can. You can definitely
You can
finance
put it on 3 to 24-month plan.
Okay.
So in terms of, is there a warranty on these
Yes,
glasses?
of course. You have your warranty.
We have a
protection.
Yeah.
The manufacturer's warranty is from 1 year, but you can extend it up to 2 years. But the right fit warranty, we have that one too.
A right fit guarantee. So once you purchase with us, you have up to 30 days to bring it back if you have any concerns.
Okay.
If you need any readjustment, if the frame it's winding up, it's warping, yes.
Yeah, we also do those. We do adjustments for you. So if you bring in your frame, we can adjust the fit.
You want everybody to be comfortable.
Yes, exactly. And we give lifetime maintenance to the frame.
Lifetime.
Yes, that means that as long as you have your frame, we can give it maintenance, meaning adjusting screws, adjusting the temples, if it's misadjusted, like stuff like that. If it misses a screw, yes, we will replace it. If it misses the nose pieces, we will replace it with no cost.
Suppose you gain weight, your face get fatter.
Well, that is not our fault.
But we will adjust it for them. We will adjust it.
We'll suggest a new frame. But it does happen. I have patients. They have lost a lot of weight, and now the frames are too. Yes, they feel too loose. So yes, I would highly recommend to get a next pair.
To do that. I love your frame.
Thank you.
You weren't wearing it the last time you came here.
Yes, no, this is new.
What brand is that?
This is a Dolce & Gabbana because I like high end.
Yeah, you like high end, yes.
And if you like high end, we have that too.
Yes, we have Dolce, we have Swarovski.
Oh, Jessica, you never change your one?
Soon, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the new stock.
Yeah. She always waits for the new and see what we have.
When you iron a lot of water, what that mean?
It could be many things.
Dry.
It could be many things. It could be maybe you're straining. Maybe you have, dry eyes. But you really need to check what's the source of that. And I would highly recommend to go and check your eyes.
The girlfriend left you on your letter, I water that's that.
That might be sadness.
No, not talk about that.
Mr. Ernesto, don't put him on the spot.
Put on the spot indeed. So big weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow.
Yes, and on selected frames we will have up to 60% off.
Yes, you have
60% off.
Yes, so
60%.
Yes,
Wow.
only 2 days. Today and tomorrow, up to 60% off on selected frames. The cost tag will be $199.
Yeah.
And
Sons,
$25. Yeah,
So,
that's a lot of taking
what's the opening
advantage.
hours for these?
8 to 5.
8 to 5 on both days.
Both days, yes.
8 to 5. Okay. So there's no excuse if you want.
No excuse. And we have also the optical club.
Yeah.
If you are seeing this on your screen, you can sign up today. You can scan the QR code. And this is whenever your birthday comes, you can get a 30% off once you're part of this club.
Yes.
On your birthday month. It doesn't have to be your specific day, your birthday, but in your birthday month, you get 30% off.
Yes.
And of course,
yeah, once you're a part of the club, you get special deals as well. So you get exclusive emails with special offers.
Okay.
exclusive to you.
And it's free to join the club.
Yes,
You just
Free,
scan
completely
the
free. You
QR
just scan
code.
it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, you said teachers get 5% extra, right?
Yes.
So even on all this 60% and this 30%, they will.
This is only for these 2 days.
Yes.
I know.
So this is
I know.
separate. Yeah.
I
But
know.
the other offer, meaning if you miss these 2 days, throughout the whole month, we have 20% for everybody, but
Teachers.
specifically teachers and students, extra 5% from that 20.
But today and tomorrow,
It's up to 60.
yeah, you can still get
We
that
have a
percent off. So
specific
it's a
offer for today and
good
tomorrow.
idea to go in today.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if you're a teacher or not. You will still get the highest percentage today and tomorrow.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent.
So who has better eyesight, men or women?
Well, you will be surprised that everybody gets affected after they turn 40. So the difference is women take care more of their eyes than men.
Well,
For some
because-
reason, I have noticed that men don't like to go to the doctor. Is that true?
That's true.
You see? Men don't like to go to the
When-
doctor.
when-
Women
when-
have to drag them on.
When
to
a
their
pretty girl
consult.
walk past, somehow men eyesight improve, right?
I'm-
You check them out.
I don't know if that is accurate.
But the woman checks him out. So her eyesight gets better too.
Well, I wouldn't know. All I know is after you're 40, yes, you need to check your eyes.
Do you do reading glasses as well?
We can make
offer them.
anything that you
Anything.
need, right? Because you need to
If I
think
needed
of
just
glasses
reading.
as you think of shoes. You have a specific shoe for a specific activity, right?
Basketball, running.
Yes, exactly. So you can think of that. You have your daily use glasses.
Yeah.
You can have, yes, your computer glasses. You can have your sunglasses. You can have your contact lenses for sports. So yes, there is many options nowadays.
How to keep the lens clean, like solutions and.
We have the
Yeah, we
spray
have the
and
spray,
but
specific
yeah.
microfiber cloth.
You take a short.
Don't do
Oh, yeah,
that.
sure. yeah,
Yeah.
that'd
Oh,
be
you
good,
will
huh?
scratch it. That is sandpaper to your glasses. So we do not recommend to do that. Not with your shirt, not with Kleenex or paper
Nothing.
towel.
Blow up on it with your breath.
Oh, that is even worse. That you're spreading germs right to the lenses.
Here's my own germ.
Well, but not recommended.
Anything we're missing?
Well, let me see. We already went to the special offers today and tomorrow. The
Oh, well, actually,
insurances.
our team is actually out in San Pedro.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
true.
They're
The tournament.
Optical team or courts team?
No,
Optical.
optical
Optical
team.
team, okay.
Yes, at the Belize Connect Expo
Yes.
at Grand Caribe.
They'll
Because
be there
we are
tomorrow.
Proud
Saturday.
sponsors.
Yes, we are sponsors of
You're
the
going out
fishing
there
tournament.
tomorrow?
No, unfortunately, I have to be here.
So who's going?
The part of our stuff.
Okay.
Part of our
So,
stuff.
Our next set of the team is gonna
I
be
know
there.
you like the San Pedro trip, right?
Yes, we love the San Pedro. We're planning a next one soon. Actually, we had one planned for this week, but
Because of the event.
we have at this event, we have to postpone it. So our San Pedranos, I know they're still waiting for us. Yes, don't worry, we're gonna get there soon enough. So
But if you're looking to buy Costa sunglasses, they will also have Costa sunglasses
No,
for
there I
$199.
suspect you'd have a lot of.
Yeah,
yes,
for that.
yes,
For that.
they will have the sunglasses
You're right.
over there.
I was in San Pedro and I see a lot of these reflective sunshades being worn all over the place.
Yes, those
Yes.
most of those
That's the
are
right place
Costas.
to-
Yes,
to-
yes.
So if you're in San Pedro and you're looking for a Costa sunglasses, we have them for $199 tomorrow.
Just tomorrow because they're
And
gonna
the
be.
usual price is what? $299?
No,
So
the original price, retail price, $549.
Wow.
Yes. So
Boy,
yeah,
if I buy that,
you
if
can
my
beat
wife
these
touch that, she in
prices.
You have to lock that up, yeah.
You have to lock
Yes,
every
you
night. You
have
have to
to.
lock that up. Go
And
out.
even if you
In a
don't have the
case.
money in hand, you can finance it.
Worse, I have to get a vault at the bank and keep it in there.
Right, but you will appreciate that sunglasses because it will protect your eyes.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies, for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
Jessica,
Thank you.
Jessica
Maria.
and Maria.
Yes, thank you for
So
having
we're
us.
going to see you guys soon.
And that's
Yes,
the
we
key
Hope to
word.
see you
see.
there.
Yes,
See.
so we make sure that you're seeing properly.
That's right.
All right, let's take another break. And when we come back, I do believe the national men's volleyball team will be
That's
stopping
right.
by. They
That's
just
right.
won the Central American Championships. So we'll be hearing all about the experience right after this break.
Over the past
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yes, this is the morning show, and you know they say time flies when you're having fun,
Man, look at that.
and the fun will continue. We're 10 minutes after 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
and we have some champions in the studio.
Definitely,
Me
definitely.
and you, right?
Yeah. I don't know what we the champions in, but
Take the title.
in the studio, Ernesto, we have, of course, a couple members of the Belize men's national volleyball team. Ernest Brasta Jr. All right, there he is. He's an outside setter and outside hitter, as well as Orion. Oh, it's Orion Butler. You're the assistant coach?
No, I'm middle blocker.
Middle blocker, somebody type wrong, yeah. Elton Anderson, no stranger, captain.
Yes, sir.
And also a setter, right?
Yes, sir.
And Francis Hawes, outside hitter.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You must be tired.
Yeah, we sure are.
Got in late yesterday evening and have to be up earlier. Let us say, on behalf of Love FM, congratulations on being the Central American champions
Thanks
for
very much.
2026.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
start
you.
with the captain. How was the competition?
It was a wonderful competition, hard but successful.
Okay.
The competition is the 4 best team in Central America. Ourselves, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, and Panama. And the ranking was based off of the Central American games that was held last year in Guatemala.
Okay.
Guatemala never played?
No, sir.
They didn't,
No, they were
didn't
defeated.
qualify, no?
No.
Okay, well,
They
I beat
played,
them
but
bad.
they
I love
qualified.
when you beat them, you know.
Oh, yes. Every time you want to beat Guatemala, trust me.
That's it.
What made you played before?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What made this different? Why you think?
The unity and the chemistry and the time that we had. Usually before, most of these guys that were away playing professional or in college, these guys would have just meet us where we're playing and then we start to play.
Yeah.
So it took us a game or two to have gotten the chemistry that we want. But now everyone was here 2 months prior to this tournament. So the chemistry was there, the unity was there, and the trust was there that the team needed.
Which you always know in teamwork, you have to build this, right?
Yes,
Just
sir.
we're watching the World Cup and we can see
Yes, sir.
coaching and teamwork is what you need. Let's meet them individually. Orion? Orion. You don't need like the planet, right? Orion. Orion, you are studying abroad?
Yes, I'm going to study abroad this year at Mount Mercer University.
Oh, you're just going. You're not gone yet.
I just graduated from St. John's College.
Okay.
At high school.
And you have a scholarship?
Yes, a half scholarship I have.
Okay.
Yeah, but is it academic scholarship or sports scholarship?
It's academic and sports scholarship.
For volleyball?
Yeah, for volleyball.
Okay, so you'll be playing with that university team while
Yes.
preparing for
College.
International
Yes,
team as well.
I will.
Excellent. So, Brasa, and you, I know your pa. You get the skills for your pa, for sure. Because man, a high flyer as well. I think so. You've been playing ball a long time.
Yeah, from high school I started. This is truly a blessing, truly a gift. To carry on a legacy and just bring back a goal.
I know that you've seen a lot of highs and lows because you've competed internationally as part of the men's team as well. What was this feeling like winning this Central American game?
It was a really great feeling. I was ecstatic, seeing all my comrades happy.
Yeah.
It was really good because we work hard. Since we're all away, every time we come back and meet up with each other, we work hard together in the gym, on the court, wherever. We're always trying to build up each other, push each other to that limit.
Yeah. And then I know did you get the MVP for this tournament?
Yes, sir.
What was that like?
It was a great feeling. I feel accomplished, but I couldn't do it alone, like I've said before.
Yeah.
I have to thank my teammates, my coaches, everyone, my mom. In volleyball, we have a lot of volleyball moms.
Yeah.
They have to deal with other people's sons and
Yeah.
taking care of us as well. So I'd like to say thank you to them as well.
Now, Ernest, I will never know the feeling of going up and spiking a ball. That's every volleyball player's
I have had
dream,
the
right?
feeling.
You had a
Had
feeling?
one, yeah.
You drop on the ground.
Well, then throw me out of the team right after that.
So explain to someone when are really into volleyball, what's the feeling of elevating and spike? I don't want to spike past somebody, but just making a point. What's that feeling like, Has?
Well, it's a great feeling because you get to dominate the opponent. You know? You're going up, seeing the block, seeing the court, looking for an open spot to put the ball.
Yeah.
Especially when your coach is on you, you need to put down a ball. It's a great feeling.
So you can specifically direct that ball to where you want it to go in the open space. You can see the open space and direct the ball there, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I don't know. I play volleyball casually, so
I used to play. I just used to wonder. The net was in the way all the time. You know? I don't know why they put the net there.
Yeah.
You know.
Lower it, then if you lower it to you. Tennis court side.
But you two guys are studying abroad. I mean, what's your experience like?
I already graduated.
You graduated. You're back in Belize.
He's playing abroad.
Last year I played professionally in Brazil.
That's right. You
in Brazil?
In Brazil. You're a pro, man.
Yes, he is.
Still a regular Belizean.
Okay, in your case, we did great in Costa Rica, but we have even a higher standard. We've been qualified for next year.
Yes, sir.
And I suspect you played at that level.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You know, what does the team, in a few words, need to do now to meet that level of play?
I would say just keep training now.
You need a lot more practice.
Yes. Start from here. Start from the get-go.
Would you advise the same team?
Yes.
So no changes if
There's a
possible.
possibility
You
that
formed
do
the
a
team.
couple additions to the next level? Or
Yeah.
This is the
Just
same
a
team
couple
now?
additions.
Because if you have a team now, you have the chemistry.
Yes, sir.
Please don't mess that up.
True.
Yeah.
But in reality, there's a list of 24 players that you can select from.
Yeah.
A long list.
You have to
That's
bite
how
the
it
bullet
is.
and select the right people.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think no matter what sport, there's always a list.
Yes, sir.
It's not the same team that qualify for one event will basically play for the next event.
Yeah.
So
No, but you watch the pros. They always bring back the core.
True.
They bring that back all the time. They not change that.
Yeah. And in all honesty, the only thing that we're hoping that doesn't affect us is some of these guys will be abroad. We're hoping that their school will allow them to come and play, because on these guys' athletic scholarship, sometimes they're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, you'll be away.
But we have several guys. We have
You'll
about
be
4
probably
guys
in
on the
Brazil
team
again.
that will be away in school, and then Ernest
You
will
play
be.
for a team. You play for teams there.
So what district do we have representing on the national team?
Well, we have Punta Gorda. We have Eliezer Mejia from Punta Gorda. We have Edgar Martinez from the Belmopan area, and then the bulk of the guys are from City.
Okay. Which country was the most difficult for you guys in this tournament?
Well, I would say Costa Rica, since they're the host team and since they were the defending
And
champs
they
of
are
the
always
Central
good.
American
They've always
Games.
been good.
Yeah, but they're the defending champs from the Central American Game last year in November.
So you guys defeated the defending
Yes,
champion?
twice.
Twice.
Twice
What
in
was
Costa
it?
Rica.
3 sets?
It was 5 and 4.
5 and 4.
5 and 4.
So we had them opening night and closing night.
And in volleyball, it's really difficult to defeat a team twice in the same tournament.
At home.
Yeah.
They had their fans
Yeah,
came
the
out and
crowd-
everything at the stadium.
Yeah, the crowd was-
I could imagine.
Yeah.
And so, like you were mentioning before we came on, there's a possibility that we could host the next tournament.
Yes. Well, as long as you qualify for the tournament, you become a part of the hosting group now.
And
that would be
and we can do that, right?
definitely. Well, you've seen volleyball has always been packing the Civic, so
Yeah.
Well,
we
usually
would like
it's
that
only,
opportunity.
Is it only going to be 4 teams again?
No, sir. 6.
6 teams.
It's usually 6.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So when a team travels, does the host country have any sort of support in terms of logistics, or your home country takes care of everything while you're abroad?
Yeah, the home country takes care of everything, so we're just responsible to go to reach. But there's a fine that our association have to pay so that we can be so that we can be
You
well
have
accommodated.
transportation to and from your hotel
Yes,
provided
sir.
by the country.
Yes, sir.
By
the host country.
Right? By the host country.
You just get there. Speaking of that, that is a challenge on itself. Just getting there or coming back. How did you come back? You flew from Costa Rica to where?
To Mexico City.
To Mexico City.
Mexico City to Chetumal.
Chetumal, and
we
then
bus from
drove
Chetumal to Belize.
here, and then drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going the same way?
Yes, sir.
So it takes you what, like a day and a half?
No, sir. No.
It's short. It's short. 2 hours from
2 hours.
Costa Rica to Mexico.
You get there the same day.
Yeah, both flights are 2 hours.
Both flights are 2 hours.
Okay.
That's it, man.
All right. Well, if you had the bus ride, 6 hours.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do now until, I guess you have your own home teams, or do we have male senior teams here?
We will go to Dominican Republic next week to represent in beach volleyball.
For Belize?
Yes.
Okay. You've done that before?
Yes.
Beach volleyball is more harder than regular volleyball, right?
Then
But you have the MVP and Brazilian players, so I mean, we should be doing good.
And then to answer your question, yes, there's we have our local senior club tournament, and fortunately for us, all of us are on the same team.
Oh,
all of us are from the same club.
You all are defending champs in that division as well.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See why?
But nobody want to play you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are represent the EEA Volleyball Academy.
Okay. And that's a Belize team?
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's my club team.
Man. Yeah. So I was trying to say what do we do in preparation for the next tournament? Do we get you guys to meet together? I know some will be away, but how do you work that out to prepare for the next
Well, I believe like we have been doing, those that are here, we report to Belize Elementary Gym and we continue to train in the gym, and then we also go to Body 2000 to train. And then these guys that will be aware will be on their own program, and then we're hoping that before, at least 2 or 3 weeks before we go, we find a way to meet up and get in some togetherness as opposed to just meet each other at that tournament and play.
We need to change our hoping.
Yeah.
You know, we need to do this because the level is much different, and you need some exposure as well to play between. When are those games scheduled?
We won't know until the end of
Yeah,
this year.
yeah, we won't know until the end of this year.
Let's say you have maybe another 6 months, 8 months before the next.
But the reason I say hope is because
I
these guys on
understand.
scholarship,
I'm sending the message to whoever could help. You know,
it's usually the school, that don't want to release these guys because they're the one giving them the scholarship. That's the only reason I said hope.
Because those teams are playing each other.
Yes, sir. And those guys
all
are
this while,
professional,
they are professional. They are playing each other. The same thing like the World Cup. They play each other before they get to the. Now
sir.
This is where we lack that kind of exposure.
Yes, sir.
So what do we have here?
We have the MVP award and the second best spiker of Central America.
And you won both?
Yes, sir.
Man, you don't make them boy with nothing. Congratulations once again. I always say, what are we doing when you guys phase out? Do we have a next generation of? Are you guys seeing a next generation of volleyball players?
Yes, sir, definitely. And that was on this team. We had we
brought some of them.
We had the older generation, the middle, and then the younger guys.
Okay.
Um,
and all played well. They played their role. We helped out each other.
Marla.
Yes, sir.
Minister's son on the team as well.
He's a setter as well as I am.
Now, one of the things that someone always asks me, why we have somebody with always, a different color uniform on volleyball team.
One person. Yeah.
Who is that, or why?
Yeah, well, that person is the libero. In other terms, the defense specialist. So he doesn't serve as a spike. He only come in the back row to play defense, specifically for the middle player.
Yeah, he never goes in the front row.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He don't spike.
On rotation, he stays
always in the back.
Always at the back.
Right.
So when the middle blocker goes to serve, he comes out, and the next middle blocker goes to the front.
What talent does that person need? Because well, before you guys won this, I like the ladies' teams. They've been doing great, and I watched them play. And I have the same person was a tiny young lady.
Yes, sir.
And she was awesome.
Yeah.
But she had so this person have to be the tallest in the group. Has to have a certain.
This person is usually the shortest and the most fastest person on the court.
Correct.
Yeah.
But this job is really difficult because you have to have athleticism, the ability to read the hitter, moving quickly towards the ball, getting the ball on the spot.
The coach determine who is a libero.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
The coach. So, I miss my thought.
Old age.
Age again. Yeah, definitely. I was going to say, did the World Cup affect the attention of this tournament because
the attendance, you mean?
No,
Costa
no,
Rica?
just the hype for Belize, because you guys have to compete with World Cup for this tournament, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
but
you guys were aware of that.
Yes, we were watching in the hotel that we stayed. It was on. Every 12 o'clock you would know that it's World Cup, because everybody come to the hotel to eat and drink and to watch the game. And then, well, we were in our room watching on our phone, right? And then you could have heard the roar from all the other teams when the goal scored. So the hotel was hyped the entire tournament.
I believe we here in Belize would have had a better hype for you guys if the World Cup never steal some of the hype.
True.
Well, in my room, because we stayed in different rooms, we had 4 persons in the room. Edgar Martinez brought his next-gen connection, and we hooked it up to the television. We had about 5 guys in there watching the game. When Argentina won, Lawrence Mahler said that we're going to win because Argentina won.
Okay.
So we were all hyped up and ready to go.
Maybe that helped your rate, you know. You're watching these guys play, and the professionalism they're playing, and the team chemistry would have motivated you all. I mean, they're playing. They have baseball being played in the U.S. right now. Nobody's watching.
No. All other sports not to get the attention that they're supposed to get.
What was the reception like in Costa Rica?
Honestly, it was great. The people, the food. Well, mainly we mostly ate rice every day. Rice for breakfast, rice for lunch.
Oh, rice for breakfast?
Rice for dinner.
Not meat pie, no?
No meat pie. No fried shop.
Any Belizeans in Costa Rica?
Yes, there were a few. On that note, we must give a huge shout out to Abdias. This is one of our he's our #1 fan. This guy goes everywhere we go by himself. In a stadium with 1,000 people, he's the only Belizean with a flag, and he's not scared.
Who's he?
Abdias, he's De Paz.
And where does he live?
In Orinjua. He's from Orinjua. But I think
he follows
teaches
you
him.
guys around.
And he was at this tournament.
Yes, he has been at every one of our tournaments since I was 15.
Yeah.
He went to Guatemala.
Yeah.
This boy
we need to give him
Yes.
Next week?
He's going to
He's
great friends with these guys, because he's also, I believe he's a teacher in America. And he teaches at one of the school that some of these guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a true fan.
True,
And in Costa Rica, did we have any Belizeans there?
We met one person.
we met one person
when we got in. But they weren't at the stadium.
And then shout out to my roommate as well for supporting us. He's Costa Rican as well, and he wore his Belizean stuff.
Excellent. All right, guys, let's get some final words. Let's start from the MVP. Then we're done with the captain.
All right, first of all, I'd like to thank my family, friends, everyone that is always showing up for me. I'd like to thank the public. They're always cheering us on. My brothers, when we were at the war, we stuck together. We prayed. We got to thank God, of course. And we brought this gold medal home for you.
Excellent. Rasta.
Start off first by thanking God for all the opportunities. This is all him. He gave us the opportunity. He gave us the goal. So we got to give back. Thank my family, my friends, everybody that supports me. Thank everybody from the public that stick with us through the highs and the lows. There have been a lot of lows. So thank you guys for who stuck with us.
All right.
Well, I would like to thank my family, friends, mom, dad. These guys, of course, for making my first senior national team a one to remember. It's a gold medal. And also, my coach started volleyball 3 years ago, brought me this far. I never think I would be playing with him at this level. So, and thank everyone, also the public. Thank you.
Captain.
Well, just to reiterate, I'd like to thank my family, friends. I'd like to thank also the whole, I'm a teacher at St. John's College, so I'd like to big up the entire staff and faculty of St. John's College, because they supported me as well. But I must say a huge thanks to our coaches, right, for all the hard work and effort that they have putting with us. And also to our president, Mr. Alan Sharp, president of Belize Volleyball Men. Without Mr. Sharp, I don't know where we will be, for all the hard work and the effort and all the personal stuff that he does for us behind the scene that nobody sees. We must give him kudos and shout him out to the highest of heights.
this is also his first gold medal as a president, and the last one.
And the last one, yeah.
He's-
You know, every sport that has succeeded in Belize has a person that has committed. If you watch volleyball, you know, Mesquan,
Yes,
you
sir.
can give I think table tennis, I have to big up my brother.
Yes, sir.
Tux.
Yeah, Tux
You know what I
Vasquez,
mean?
yes, sir.
They are people who push it
Yeah.
and really develop, and of course, Alan for volleyball.
And that's the thing nobody sees, the behind the
You
scenes,
need,
right? And,
you need that commitment.
yeah,
You
and
need
that's
that
where all the
commitment
hard
to
works
do it.
happen. So we must give him his flowers while he's alive.
Definitely.
Excellent. Congratulations to you guys.
Well,
and hopefully
before
the
we
tournament
go,
will be in Belize.
we don't want to request some of them curious, but Giovanni, did you get a picture from me? It's supposedly the first volleyball team that went to Central America. I sent
Neil
sent it to you.
You the panan?
I mean, I take the picture. We're the first volleyball team. Did you get it, Giovanni?
Let's see. If
I sent him a picture.
We could get that.
Yeah, we could always do that. After.
All right. Just before you guys leave, thank you very much, Ernest, Orion, Elton, and Francis. Francis,
Yes, sir.
Argentina or Spain?
Argentina.
Ernest, Argentina or Spain?
I don't watch football, so.
You know football? Okay.
Ay. Orion, Argentina or Spain?
Argentina.
Elton?
Spain.
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 Me and you.
Yes,
Spain.
sir. Yamal.
I am for France
You know
and
why
well,
I-
Ghanaian.
you know
so.
why I picked Spain? It's hard to back in a World Cup. So that's the reason.
And it was hard to win back-to-back games, and Belize did it.
There's a picture. There's a picture of the first volleyball team that went to Central America. I did give me a year.
The coach must have done.
Yes, he is. With the red hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Where you get a picture from, Ernest?
Lascelles just sent it to me.
Oh,
Yeah, Mr.
Thank you,
Lascelles.
Lascelles.
I used to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr.
It's
Lascelles.
right, yeah.
All right.
Like
Thank
Karen
you.
would see you.
Thanks
you,
again,
guys.
guys.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure having you this
Definitely.
morning. Really,
Thank
really,
you
really,
very
really.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to take a break, and we have one more segment.
Yeah. We will
Okay,
be
another
changing
sport.
topic. Yep.
Paddling.
Paddling.
Yeah. We're going to hear all about it right
We
after
win
this.
some medals in that, you know.
In a paddling?
Yeah, in a paddling when we go. But these are individual sports, I think.
Yeah.
Our boys have done okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
We'll
We'll
be
be
back.
right back. Please stay with us. Good morning, Belize. Good morning, Belize. 20 minutes away from 9 o'clock. The morning show continues, and we have some folks all the way, would I say all the way from Placencia?
I would say. Yeah.
Joining us this morning, we have Ian Yearwood, and we are going to talk about the Battle of the Paddle. And we have Ms. Dacia Regalado. She's from the Crocodile Research Center.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Wrestle crocodiles.
I guess so. How are you guys this morning? Good?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right.
Nice drive up.
Early this
morning, yes.
So, yeah, go ahead.
The Battle of the Paddles.
Yes. So it's the Battle of the Paddles is a race, a paddling race that is hosted in Placencia. This August 2nd will be the second year the race was hosted. So the race has 4 crafts along 2 different paths that these crafts are going to be taking. Start time is right after 8 o'clock. After we start our opening ceremonies in the morning, where the biggest race on the calendar for the day is going to be hosted. That's the canoe race. It leaves from Placencia Point. It goes around the back, like behind the Placencia Lagoon, all the way up to by Umaya, which is the turnaround point, and follow the same path back and finish at the Placencia Point. The second race immediately after that is finished will be the sit-on-top kayaks and paddleboard, which leaves at the same time. They go around the famous Placencia Key, right inside the harbor there. The sit-on-top kayaks are going to be doing 2 laps for approximately 3.7 miles, and the paddleboards are going to be doing 1 lap around the key for 1.5 miles. Believe it or not, the paddleboard last year record was 25 minutes.
Wow. Okay.
They did that 1.5 miles. So stand on the paddleboard, right? So after that race is done, immediately after, we're going to be having the sea kayak race. So you're familiar with sea kayak, right?
Yeah.
Love FM had that race from Punta Gorda all the way up north. And it's the same equipment we're going to be using, but going along the same path of the canoes, which goes again up the Placencia Peninsula. And instead of turn around all the way, they would turn around at Blue Reef. You're familiar with St. Bite area. Everything is going to be the both lagoon and sea. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's the purpose of the Battle of the Paddles?
I have always had an athletic life. I paddle La Ruta for the first time in 2022, and I got bit by the river bug now, when I call it, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Fly, whatever it might be. I've always had a passion for athletics and sports. It has shaped me into the person that I am today. So my inspiration is the environment that I fall in love with 20 plus years ago, moving into Placencia, and I've seen the changes, the development and the kind of changes that have happened. It is heartbreaking to see we lose a very fragile environment within a short period of time.
Yeah.
When I say lost, it's not entirely lost. The wildlife is still pretty much there intact, but we could see the condition changes due to partners that we have partners with, like CRC. They have done water quality tests. They have done a few necropsies on crocodiles out of that lagoon, and the findings are grim when it comes to the condition of their environment. And she could speak a lot more about crocodile than I am, but one of those top predators, for them to be struggling to survive in an area, one of the oldest surviving reptiles we are aware of, it speaks volume about the condition. So if we don't bring awareness to it, and awareness is, yes, the race is one of the main parts of the structure of the race. The other thing is to create this love and passion for outdoors and true sports. And also engaging young people starting a paddling club is the next big step or goal that I have for the area. So you hear teams from Placencia more than just 1 or 2 teams, like for the La Ruta Maya and the other major events.
Yeah.
So that's the essence of what started the race, the environment.
Right. And you're getting more and more attention. Is it working?
My opinion, well, it's the second year in regards to the race. It's
But
not
you
just
almost
it's not just the race. So if you're aware, I mean, I'm sure you guys are aware of all the issues that we've been dealing with that some of it has hit the news recently. We have massive dredging in the lagoon,
Right.
some very irresponsible type of development in the lagoon. So those are some of the issues that I have always behind as an activist among many of us in Placencia, locals mainly and foreigners, who have tied our efforts in going out there and voicing our opinions. And it's not that we're against development, but we want development to be sustainable. Development have allowed all of us to grow in this country, but we want it to be progressive. We want it to be sustainable.
You think you're the opinion that we don't have to dredge?
In certain areas, we don't need to dredge.
Okay.
You know, in certain areas, dredging is necessary. We struggle right now, Placencia. I'm not sure if you've seen image of the beach.
Yes.
The Placencia beach it's a sad story right now, and it should be something that should be aware of nationally. I mean, besides the Sargasso, all of us are dealing with beach erosion. It's another thing. It's not just in Placencia. I was in my hometown, Dangriga, yesterday, and you see Alejo Beni, where the sign is, the beach is washing on the Dangriga sign. Right now, the wave, the wash behind Alejo Beni bandstand that has been there from as long as I could remember.
That means erosion.
So the erosion is really, really plaguing us. So we have done studies recently, scientific studies on the peninsula, showing that that's probably one of the only way, based on other works being done in Florida and other parts of the Caribbean, dredging the beach and getting the sand, because the sand not going away, just going right out into the deep. And
To bring it
restoring
back
the beach
to-
restoration is one of the only way for us to save.
That's how Cancun got beaches, you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
Cancun
they
was
built
one of those.
beaches.
Yep.
That's how they did it, and it has to be an ongoing. What the Crocodile Research Center? What's your role? You have to, because we have crocodiles in the lagoon, right?
Yes, we do.
Ain't you afraid they eat one of these paddlers?
So yes, I am the social media coordinator for the Crocodile Research Coalition, and one of our main focus is to study crocodile population in Belize and look at their habitat health, but also education and research and community involvement plays a vital role, and because most of our research is done in the Placencia Lagoon, and it's important. To why the race is not just a race. It's more of a movement towards protecting and developing awareness of why we should be protecting the Placencia Lagoon, less dredging. And like what Mr. Ian said, I'm not against dredging or cutting the mangrove, but just do it sustainable. This is why they have permits. Once you get your permit and you are allowed to do what you're supposed to do, then you go ahead. But do it sustainable and do it the legal and the right way. So that's one. And in terms of crocodiles eating the paddlers, the chances are very low. That's not going to happen at all.
At all? I mean,
not at all.
That's the population. There's not a lot of crocs.
We had an attack recently in Keycocker.
So that's a different scenario. So let me tell you a little bit about it, and I'll be very prompt. The crocodile species that we have in Belize, they're very timid and shy. They're mostly active at night.
I agree with you.
And the only way someone will be attacked by a croc if they're illegally feeding this croc at a specific location.
They do that
And
there.
in this case, crocodiles are also very territorial. And since we're going to be, like in the Placencia Lagoon, where the paddling is going to be taking place and the event is taking place, the chances are very low. There is no, people swim there. I am specifically from Siembite Village, and we have locals, and we grew up swimming in the lagoon. And there's crocodile there. I was just telling Mr. Ian in one of our research surveys, I actually fell into the water, and it was at night. And it was in a canal where there are crocodiles. So they're actually scared of humans.
You're right. That's a fact.
But yes, so in general, our main role here with Battle of the Paddle is to also develop the awareness and also be part of this movement that is all about developing protection towards the Placencia Lagoon, since it's not only providing livelihood to the community, but also protecting the home for many of the endangered species that we have.
So your message is not only in Placencia, but where there's crack, just leave them alone, and if they see you, they will probably retreat more than be the aggressor, right?
In Kikaka,
Yes,
the
no,
incident
that's
happened, I think,
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning. You know, the person was out, and that's when the crack is out, obviously.
I think
and
one of
that's when it
the
occurred.
one of the main goals with CRC is to develop awareness. As part of our mission is to educate the public and public audience in regards of 3 different pillars: education, research, and community involvement. You can't do nothing if you're not educating the public. And how do we educate the public is by teaching them and sharing with them ways in how we can coexist with wildlife. And one of them is very common: do not feed wildlife. Which is, you can see Forest Department posting those signs, do not feed wildlife. But because humans are stubborn, they will still do it.
Yeah.
And this is when issues come, conflict between wildlife and human comes in hand. But we try to educate the public. If you remember anything out of our presentations, remember that you should not feed wildlife. If you see a crocodile, if you see a snake, walk away. Or a jaguar. Exactly.
No pet.
Do not pet wildlife. Anything that's in the wild should not be pet. They're not your dogs or cat. You can pet your dog and your cat and your rabbit, but do not pet wildlife at any cost. Do not.
I think especially the young people, they feel like they want to capture, like we watch too much Geographic or National Geographic, and they feel like they want to catch this thing.
Colonialism.
Not National Geographic, more Hollywood itself, yeah.
Yes, colonialism has played a vital role, and that's where TV shows like have characterized crocodile has killing machines. Like, so I'm a big sci-fi movie watcher, and I see the way that technology makes things mega big.
Yeah.
So that kind of like feeds the wrong context to the public, especially when it comes to young people.
Yeah.
Because they want to be like Steve Irwin catching a gator and take a picture with his mouth open.
Yeah.
They were professional trainers, and that's a gator, not a crocodile.
And he still got hurt.
Exactly, he's still dead and by a stingray. So there's like it's simple.
Yeah.
Do not approach it. If you see that it's not yours, do not touch it. If it's in the wild, do not pet it, do not touch it.
So
Yeah.
this race as well is
an education.
Correct, an education in terms of what to
'Cause
do
at
and
the-
what not to do in crocodiles, right?
Correct. Part of the education aspect of the race as well, we're going to be having educational booths from WWF, Southern Environmental Association, and Sea of Life. So each organization works with specific conservation. One of them works with plastic pollution. One of the other one looks at different funding opportunities. So different organization has its own responsibilities that they work in terms of
What
preservation.
does a croc feed on?
Mostly fish, marine animal. This is why mangrove plays a vital role. The more mangrove we have, the more food we have, because fishes are attracted to mangrove. If there's fish, there is mangrove. Fisher folks, all fishermen in the same way, they go where the mangrove are because they know that that's where the fish is, and that's where the crocodiles go as well.
Yeah.
So everything,
You
when
need
it
to
comes
feed it. You know if it feed itself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's no need for us to feed it. So it's interesting how everything is interconnected.
And crocs have a, what do you call it? They have a routine, right? Because I remember a friend, in fact, he just passed. He had the lodge by the river, Mike Kushner. And he said he could set his watch by a croc passing by at the same time every day.
Like I
So
mentioned,
they
they're
have-
very territorial.
Yes.
Crocodiles are very territorial. When it comes to, there are some we have a program called Citizen Science, where people in the neighborhood, they might see Charlie, which is a 10-footer crocodile that lives along the Placencia Lagoon in Maya Beach area. And people would send us a DM on Facebook and let us know, like, oh, here's a picture of Charlie. It's a 10-foot crocodile. They know to keep their distance. And that crocodile always goes to that location because that's where the food is at. Like, that's where they have it. And when we do the observation, you always will notice that people are spotting these animals or these crocodiles where there's mangrove habitat. And if they're found outside of their mangrove habitat, it's because there's no mangrove, so they're in search of food. But yes, this is why it's important to just keep a balance when it comes to like removing, and this is what mangrove, and this is why it's also important to just follow regulations and permits.
So, Ian, you mentioned illegal dredging. I mean, how that happen?
Good question, Ernesto. How that happen? How a lot of things happen, I believe, is illegal where people get away with. How that happen? We ask that question a lot, right? And here, ask me to touch on a topic I never come prepared for. But honestly, I think one of the main reasons why it happens, Ernesto, I'm of the belief, if you don't use it, you lose it. And 20 plus years ago, when I really fell in love with the Placencia Lagoon, we had at least about maybe 10 plus fishermen using that lagoon daily from seeing bite. Now, it's only two, right? And if we don't actually knows what happened in there, because you don't know dredging happen when you're back and forth on the road. If you're driving up and down that road, you don't know what's happening in that lagoon. So the fact that people could get away, how long it takes to dig a how long was that? 500 plus feet berm out into the lagoon and bring the sand back in. If the fisherman, the first person who blew the whistle on that, didn't see that day, if that person had a day off or nobody was using that lagoon, that no may make the news rounds that it did a few weeks ago, about a month or two ago. So
anything resulted from your activism?
Well, the sand is still piled up because the environment, we got environment involved. Of course, they went out there. They were ordered to stop. They had so many breach of their contract. This developer and contractor. It's just a lack. So
when they give the license.
Yeah. So this will allow me an opportunity to speak about our other partners. Our other partners in the Battle of the Paddles. Of course, we have CRC. CRC has been doing excellent work in the lagoon, bringing awareness, not just about crocodile, but about the environment, about the importance of it. And the other major partners we have is Placencia Village Council. Placencia Village Council is a key partner to us because of what Placencia Village Council have been fighting for years. You know.
So how is the registration process? What's the registration process like?
You mind? I don't know if we'll up on time. Let me just finish up. And then we also have WWF. Who's a World Wildlife Fund. They actually are financing right now the Reef Guard project, which we're right now, I'm a part of the steering committee, which we're doing public consultation, and hopefully by the end of the year, the paper is prepared and it can go to cabinet, and we could have Placencia Lagoon become a protected area. Now, with it being a protected area, having operational based patrols in the area would make it a lot of these illegal activities. It's not just dredging, it's mangrove cutting, it's also garbage piles. A lot of these contractors, as a paddler, I used the lagoon yesterday, I was in the lagoon training. And with all this hard breeze we're getting, all that debris blow right into the lagoon. Bottles, styrofoam, cans, everything blow right into the lagoon, because at least about 3 hot spots on Placencia. And it's on private property. It's on private property, but the contractors just piling stuff there. We have a social... I'd say more a social issue in Placencia, why that's a reality. People need to fill, and people that are on lagoon fill in the swamp, they're using garbage. That's how a lot of Placencia have been developed. It's no secret, that's how a lot of our waterways have been developed. But those are some of the practices that we like to highlight. But yeah, carry on. One more important partner, who I forget myself, Barefoot Services, which is an award-winning tour operator. From Placencia, we do land-based tours, and I am one of the leading guides for that operation. So I'm an outdoorsman. I do a lot of stuff outdoors. We do tours in the lagoon, kayak tours, sunset tours, that kind of stuff in the lagoon. So the interest that these partners have in the area is the reason why we are together doing it.
How can they register for the Battle of the Paddles?
Belize Battle of the Paddles belize.com, right on the bottom of the flyer.
Okay.
The website, and you could scan the QR code, and it leads you to all the necessary information, the rules, and registration, where you could make payment on online and get registered by the 26th deadline.
Give us the date and time again.
August 2nd.
Okay.
Time 8 o'clock. Placencia Peninsula Municipal Dock.
Yeah, and I think we are sending a crew to broadcast that live as well too.
Yep, and that's that's another partner I shouldn't have not missed. You know, Love FM is the exclusive broadcaster to this race, and they would be, if you're hearing the ads run in, also on D-Day, you'll have a crew out there live streaming, bringing not just the race, but the entire purpose of why we'll be gathered on the Placencia Peninsula on the 2nd of August.
All right. Thank you, guys. Any final words, Dacia? Miss Dacia?
No, not much to say. Just again, thank you, and feel free to find us on social media on Battle of the Paddles.
Yeah.
And just make time to show up, and by you just showing up or even watching us through the news media for the day of the event is you also contributing to the awareness for Placencia Lagoon.
Say hello to Charlie for us.
I definitely will do
You have to
that.
say it 3 times though.
Huh?
You have to say the Charlie 3 times.
Yeah.
You have said Charlie 3 times?
You gotta say Charlie, Charlie,
Charlie.
Yes.
Then he appears.
Oh, okay. You know the cue now.
I guess for myself, I definitely like to thank my family. It's not just myself that is doing this. It's a whole team of, and I just think about all females behind me doing this, the WWF team, the CRC team, the Barefoot team, the Village Council, Placencia Village Council. Man, and boy, I might get back with me for the Village Council, but still, and a girl there behind it.
Yeah.
So we want to thank our partners and our sponsors. We could have never done this without our long list of sponsor. I know we probably don't have time for me to go through the list of sponsors, but I appreciate everybody who have made this a possibility. All right.
Excellent.
And thanks again for you guys for hosting us. Love FM.
Pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right.
Well, that's it, Ian. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for
And
having
doing
us.
an awesome close to our show.
Definite.
You know, we started with a bang and we ended a bang.
Yeah, we want to say thanks, of course, in Love FM studio, Karen Coot. We have our master control operator, Giovanni, and on camera we had Greg, right?
Both
Thank
Greg
you.
and Giovanni.
Yeah, Greg and Giovanni. Thank you, Manuela. And I know that Rich is on vacation.
We are Rich, they're on
That was a
vacation.
pinch hit. Until then, Ernesto.
And don't forget, guys, enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Be kind to somebody today. Belize and beyond.
Thanks for choosing love.
Good morning, Belize, and good morning. I say good morning, Belize, and good morning. And how are you this morning?
Every morning I go to work and